Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to do the unboxing of the two solar battery cameras from Viziuuy. I hope I'm saying it right. And the two, they're both battery solar video camera, and this is wireless. And so basically it uses Wi-Fi. The only difference between the two is this one right here is a 3 megapixel, and this one is a 5 megapixel. And as far as it looks like the design wise is the 5 megapixel the box is a little smaller, but as you can see here, everything is almost like the same. It's 355-degree pan and 90-degree tilt. And forever power. So basically, once we install this, whether it's sun, then it just charge up the battery, and it'll be good throughout the night. And this is wire-free, hassle-free. So again, you don't need to have to run like a power outlet out there for you to use this. So this is really neat if you want to put one by your mailbox. Which I do have one installed right by my mailbox, and the one that I have out there currently, which I will be showing you guys as well too. And that one is a 4G LTE. So basically, I just slap a SIM card in there, a data SIM card from T-Mobile. Mine's from T-Mobile, but I believe that it works with Verizon and AT&T. So, and if you don't have a SIM card of your own, then you can always use the provided SIM card, and you just have to pay straight to the manufacturer, right? So, by considering here the front, it's pretty much the same. I think the design is a little bit different, and on the front of the box, it does say 5 megapixel, and over here, it doesn't say anywhere, but I guess you can go with the model number. The 3 is VZ-3PT2. And the 5 megapixels VZ-5PT1. Right, so if we flip it, see the brand, and then we flip here, the key features, and the key features is still it's the same. Smart home surveillance camera, remote access via the free app. These cameras, they use a Cloud Edge app, which is really not hard to use, very easy. Playback or record the video by micro SD card. So another reason why this is good, because nowadays a lot of companies out there, they pretty much want to charge us on the camera itself, and then the monthly or the yearly subscriptions. Right? And we're talking about Ring. And even with Wise as well too. Wise used to be that, but at least Wise still provides you with the option of having a micro SD card. And these is good because, you don't want to continue to pay. So another feature is enhanced HD night visions, intelligent motion detections, and clear two-way audio, which is all of these features are like a must-have, and it's good to have, right? Because, for example, like intelligent motion detection, you don't want the camera to constantly record anything. It detects emotions, right? Because that way it's going to drain the batteries. And at nighttime, you want to be able to see the pictures clearly, right? So it's enhanced HD, and clear two-way audio, which is good. So, for example, since the fact that I have mine installed like right by the mailbox, so any movement or when the carrier deliver a package or a UPS guys, or because it's right in front of my gate, so they would have to stop there, and then the camera would pick up like the image of the car or the license plate, just in case something were to happen. And reason I mentioned in the previous video why I installed it right by my mailbox was because my uncle's car, Cadillac Converter, got stolen at 4 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock. I don't remember exactly the time, but it's scary. All right, so let's go see any other features that this might have. So again, as you can see, it's a solar battery wireless security camera, and it gives you a model number. And Through the power supply from the Type-C charging cable, there will be 2 charging options. So number 1 is by the solar, or number 2, use the DC 5 volts and 1 amp power adapter. Charger is not included in the packaging. And after service emailed, and if there's any issues with the camera, you can email support@viziuuy.com. And what's included in this box is you get a camera, you get a solar panel, screw pack sticker, warning sticker. This sticker is like more like a template for us to drill the hole, right? To install user manuals and Type-C charging cables. And same for the 5 megapixel. And these products are made in China. As you can see here, product images are for reference only. No further notice will be given otherwise in case of any change. And then they have all the regulation, FCE or made in China. And then have UK at the bottom, all kind of stuff like that. Okay, so, and over here it just re-emphasized like high quality video, 2-way talk, micro SD card, support up to 128, which is not bad. Alarm notifications, right? So when something happens, you want to be able to know right away. Like I said, like now every day when I get past the camera, it sent me an alert, right? So which is really nice, really neat. All right, so let's open the 3 megapixel first, and then we're gonna see. So, like usual, we would see the user guide or the instructions. So it tells you here. So we can go from here. You can say here it tells you all the indicator lights over here, LED lights, lens, the mic. The reset button is something you want to reset it, and then the power button, and then right next to it it's the micro SD slot, and then you can download whatever version you're going to use, iOS or Android. And I'm going to go through this with the app. It's really easy, guys. It's not rocket science. It's really easy. And then here it just tells you the locations where it would be best to install your camera. So basically, this is the wireless version. So it is best to install wherever it is near your router, or if not, if it's weak, then you might have to install like the wire router mesh or something that to expand it to where it have or maybe even like a Wi-Fi extender. And here, just basic concept. Just make sure you put the solar panel is not by blocked anything. Otherwise, it won't be able to charge up the battery for use. See, here's mentioned how you just put it next to the router. There we go. So pretty easy. So I'll walk through that. And it does have an instruction for the solar charger, a quick guide. So yeah, this just shows you how what it comes with and what to install. So I have installed many of these solar cameras. So if you guys just check back with one of my videos about solar, and you can see how I install it. And it does come with the 24 hours video surveillance warning signs. Pretty much say, hey, you're on video, so be careful. Don't do the right thing. And off the back, you see the solar panel. The packaging is really nice. They got all this foam here to protect it, because one of the things is you don't want to buy the item and when you receive it, it's all damaged, it's all cracked. So this is really good. This is on the back is hard plastic, so I don't know, it looks really nice. This is a solar panel. I think it charges 5 watts. Not bad. USB type A and then USB type C. So 2 ways to connect the thing. Screws. This is the base. This is where you install it in here, back into something, and then you just slide the camera in here. And this is the base for the solar panel. Let's take this baby out. Built-in battery. Not the drill up top. Right, so very nice. At the bottom. Power button, reset button, and then the slot for the micro USB card. And it has a microphone on the back, the speakers, you know, really nice. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the 3 megapixel. And they have a bunch of template to make the hole to install the base and then the solar mount. All right, so let's put this aside over here. Let's bring in this bad boys over here, the 5 megapixel. We got the 24-hour stickers as well. Very similar. Put it over here. Right. We got the user's quick guide to install. And then we have a solar panel. Oh, look at this. This solar panel looks a little bit different than the other ones. So this one is more rigid. I wouldn't think this is a solar panel, but usually this is the one that we typically see on, you know, you see like little lines like that, but different design, but the same, size-wise, almost the same, but the design is definitely not the same at all. Right, so let's go the cable, USB type A, USB type C. That's the base. And this one has a little cover for probably for the weather protection for water. Solar base and some screws. Let's take this bad boy out. And then inside the rest of the box has a template as well too. And this is a 5 megapixel. Let's do a size comparison. Wow, so the 3 megapixel is big. The 3 megapixel is way bigger than the 5. Huh. I wonder if, because the 5 megapixels, why is it so small? Maybe the R&D got better and they designed it better now or what? But this one is comparison. Jesus Christ. It's like at least like 20% bigger or 20% smaller, should I say. But the reset, everything's here. And even the antenna looks smaller too. It's a tiny antenna. compared to this big antenna. All right, guys, so here is the comparisons. This is the 5 megapixels here, and that's the 3 megapixel. So as you can see, this is the app that it uses. It's called the Cloud Edge. And you can see right now they have like cloud storage promotions, so 30% off. However, we're not interested in that one, which is gonna go to, I'll show you my camera right now. So this is the one that I mentioned to you, the 4G camera. So as you can see that's nighttime, and it's pretty good, right? So let's see if I want to do just installations of this one right here. Add a device. And this is a battery camera, right? So that's the right one. And what does it tell us to do? Okay, so we're gonna follow. I hope that they somehow charge enough. So power, the power right here. Okay, I share a little click there. Next. And it says, please reset the device. Okay, so hit the reset button over here, guys. Reset, hold it, about 4 or 5 seconds, right? So once it's reset, hey, didn't want to go that one. Okay, next, the reset's next. So it just ask for permissions, allow it. And then, okay, so let me put it, and after you put the password, it asks you to scan the QR code, all right? So hit next, and just get the camera to scan your QR code, right? Next. So once it scanned the QR code, it's gonna connect to its network. So we'll just sit back and relax and get the, see, there we go. So we can see, now we click on this one, it says successful. So let's see if we're at next. And then we choose, just choose family. And it tells you the product here. It uses a 5 volt 1 amp or 502 amp power adapter, fully charged. We know that one. And put the camera, phone installations. Okay, we'll skip through that. And it tells you the Wi-Fi signal is strong and current place is good. You can install the camera. And as you can see, it looks like it's upside down. It's because the camera is like this. So technically, we're supposed to be like, when we install it, it's like that. All right. Yeah, and so once you install this already, you just find a place where you would like to mount it, you know, and then hit done. Now we got 2 cameras, and then you can name this camera to however you want, right? So you can go into the settings and all this stuff, and image setting. You want to flip the screen. Yeah, this you know how to do that. So quite simple. And it tells you where I'm at, the strength, signal, and everything here, the sound settings, microphones, all the good stuff. There we go. Now I just flip the image, and you can see it's very clear. So, and here I give you the icons of the battery wise. So it's maybe 75%, and Wi-Fi signal, it's good. And you can take screenshot, all the goody stuff. So that's how you install the camera. So it's going to be the same for the 3 megapixel as well. So I'm gonna, right now it's like 4 o'clock, so 5 o'clock. I'm gonna wait until it some daylight, maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock. Then I'll do the installations, and that way I'll have the 2 cameras side by side, and so you guys can see which one you like better. You know, maybe you like the 3 megapixel or the 5 megapixel, depending on your budget. And also, you have another option, which is the 4G LTE. So, and the setup is really easy. You can name all this, boom, 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 right? So, you see, Cloud Edge is the name of the app, and I can show you. I do have many security cameras on hand. I can show you Ys, for example. I do have a bunch of Ys as well too. What happened here? All right, guys. So I finally installed the 2 cameras side by side, the 3 megapixel along with the 5 megapixel. And right now the installation is fairly easy, and I have done numerous videos on how to install these the little solar the mount for the solar panel and also for the cameras. And if any, I don't want to bore you guys with that, so if you guys are not familiar with how to do those installation, you can either check back one of my videos, or you can just message me and then I'll walk you guys through. But it's very simple, only 6 screws. All right, and I'm going to show you how I set the solar panel, the layout where I want it to be, because depending on where you live and where the sun comes up, and then so because you want the solar panel to not be blocked by the sun, and also when the sun goes up, it captures as much sunlight as possible, so that way it keeps the battery inside the cameras fully charged. Okay, so I'm going to show it to you guys. So as you can see, I aim the solar panels towards this way because that's where the sun is coming up. So then it will hit the solar panel. Right now we're in California. We're about 8:43 right now, the time. And that's how I set it up. The small ones right here, that's a 5 megapixel. And the bigger one is the 3 megapixels. And they're both facing towards the driveway into the street. So I'm gonna take some pictures for you guys to see, and then you're gonna decide which one is better for you, the 3 megapixel or the 5 megapixel. A little bit of the difference on the design wise is it looks like for the 3 megapixel, the wire coming off of the camera, it's you cannot change it, you know what I mean? But for the 3, it has a little outlet here, so maybe it's designed where you can use another solar panel type C instead of using, or if this one breaks, you know what I mean? So I think this is pretty neat, so I kind of like it. But the 5 megapixel, it's quite small, and I guess maybe R&D does improve on it, but you guys can see it for yourself for the picture qualities. I'm gonna post the difference and you guys decide. 1, 2, 3, testing. Guys, right now, this is the 5 megapixel camera. I don't know how clear you can hear me, but 1, 2, 3, testing. I'm about, I would say, maybe 22 feet away. Alright guys, hi guys, this is a 3 megapixel camera. Testing. So I'm the same thing, about 22 feet away. I didn't move. So let me know which picture quality is clear, the 5 megapixel or the 3 megapixel. I also took like a screenshot as well too. Right now I'm about maybe 6 feet away. See if you can see me, see if you can hear me, how clear it is. Right, 6 feet away. Alright, so right now I'm about 6 feet away, and this is a 5 megapixel camera. Wait, I'm going to take a picture of it so you guys can see. Alright, which one's better? You can see notifications. Alright guys, so my final thoughts on these cameras. Like I said, I always recommend it, having a camera by your mailbox or close to the street just to see, because we park our cars straight behind here, right? That Arcadia, that GMC is my wife's car, and that's where my uncle used to park, and they stole our Cadillac converter. And so it made me
install this camera right here. So this is a Viziuuy. This is the 4G LTE camera, and I've had this for a couple months, and I really love it. As of right now, it's not charging because there's no sunlight to it, but it does what it's supposed to do. It notifies me when the mailman gets here, when the Amazon gets here, any package, any notifications, and you can set the detection over there too, right? So this is for the G. If you can't, if your Wi-Fi signal is too far, you can't reach, then go with that one. If not, you can go with either one, the 3 megapixel Wi-Fi or the 5, depending on your budget. You know, if you have a little bit extra money, go for the 5 megapixel. But if not, I'm okay. The 3 megapixel it's fine as well too. And these are the prices for these cameras are really affordable, guys. So, and then once you install it, you pick the location, it's there forever until it breaks down, right? But other than that, like very easy to install, very easy to use. Picture quality to me, I think is really nice. For the price, no question asked. So once again, thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions regarding about the installation, about the cameras, anything at all, feel free to leave in the comment below. And if you do own one of these cameras, what are your thoughts and input on this? Do you have any issues? Did you like the camera? Like I said, I do own many type of different cameras, and so far lately I've been using this one as so I have like 3 different set of cameras, actually 4. So I have a hardwire, I got a Ring, I got a Wise, and I got this. So by far, you know, like they're all great, right? But if you have any question regarding about any of this camera, feel free to leave in the comment below. But other than that, thank you for watching. Be safe. Till next time.